see, right? The way to decode these pictures, when they're bright, it means they're actively consuming power. When they're not bright, they're not consuming power. So if you look at the Menlo platform, it's very bright. A lot of the blocks are bright. You look at the Moorestown platform, many of the blocks are bright, but they're not as bright as on the Menlo side. In fact, if you look at the power consumption on Moorestown, it's roughly a little less than half in comparison to Menlo. Now let's take a look at audio, right? That's something also that people would like to do. They like to be able to listen to music. So we look at audio here. In the audio environment, again, you can see the Menlo platform is quite brightly lit up. And the Moorestown platform is, again, lit up, but not as brightly. And you can see by the green bars, the power consumption on Moorestown relative to Menlo. Quite a big difference there in terms of power consumption in audio playback mode relative to the Menlo platform. Now, the next thing, in order to be able to get long battery life, is also lower idle power, right? Low idle power is extremely important. And when you actually combine low idle power with great performance, your average power gets better, right? Because the average power is the area under the curve. So actually having a great performing CPU, great performing chipset, and very low idle power actually gets you better battery life, right? So let's look at idle power here for a second from an animation standpoint. And again, you can see the Menlo platform gets lit up much more brightly. Moorestown platform is almost not lit up at all. And you can see the power consumption, again represented by the bar, very low power consumption on the Moorestown platform. Now, if we take this data and start to look at it from the standpoint of a graph and plot this on a graph, this is what you would kind of expect to see, right, on a graph, effectively. I'm showing you the standby power on Menlo relative to Moorestown. I'm showing you video playback